I'm very fortunate today to have the brilliant and talented Bear to chat to us. Bear, welcome to the program.
G'day.
And who's this beautiful little thing? What's her name?
This is Angie. She's a Staffy cross something. She's looking for a new forever home.
She looks like a lovely little friendly dog, doesn't she?
Oh, she's a great little dog. She needs a bit of structure, a bit of guidance, but she's incredibly intelligent. She's desperate to please.
So would she suit like any family? Because she's our pet of the week.
I wouldn't put her in any family. She needs a little bit of work, a little bit of guidance.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful dog, but she's going to need someone who wants to put in the effort with her. Yeah, who's looking to rescue a dog. But one part of the rescue is taking the dog out of the cage, and there's the other part of the rescue, which is taking the cage out of the dog.
Yeah.
A dog that's been in a cage for a while, they need to reacclimatise to a domestic environment and to a home and to the structures and to strange dogs coming back and forth on the street, and to be able to break the ice easily and not to feel insecure by social encounters.
So how did you become a dog behaviourist? Because that's your business, isn't it?
Yeah, well, from a very young age I grew up in a military canine facility for the canine unit, and I lived with many dogs, and I started grooming them, and I got drafted. I did, training military dogs, search and rescue, attack dogs, and today for the last 8-9 years I've been working with the rescues, and I used to train dogs to be attack dogs, and now I take the aggression away, teach them not to, teach them to be docile and passive and calm and relaxed.
So you're obviously a big dog fan.
Yeah.
What about them do you like? I mean, how does a dog think? Because
I assimilate very much with the dog with the way they work. We as humans in general do. We're pack animals.
Yeah.
We call it a family, they call it a pack, and they live in very similar structures, social structures to us too. But some people use submission for training. We don't. That's not a system we use, because that's part of the reactive side of the brain. We teach the dog to become responsive and follow and trust the cues of another individual.
Goodness, how do you do that?
By the way that you use the responsive side of the brain is by simply getting the dog to follow you. We never tug the dog backwards. You never apply pressure to the leash. The leash is not a device to control the dog's body.
Okay.
It's a communication tool. It's like a CB radio. It's an umbilical cord. And the way that we use the leash is the same way that you would tap someone on the shoulder. Like I'd say, come on, and I'd tap you on the shoulder and I'd walk away. That's the same idea that when we're using the lead. A leader always says, follow me, we're going this way. Yeah. And the way we do this is simply by changing direction. The dog gets in front. The way I teach them to heel is I just simply go, I'm going north. I change south. I say, oh, you thought we're going north? No, we're going south. Come on, follow me. I tell the dog, I'm not going to control your body anymore. I'm going to communicate with you. From now on, we've got a relationship of trust.
How do you establish that kind of communication with an animal?
We give the dog a lot of love, and we give them guidance. We tell the dog, I love you, I care about you, I'll do anything for you. But these are the rules. I expect you to do them, and I'm going to be proud of you when you do.
So you've obviously got a natural affiliation with dogs. That you've built that up over time. How does one, as a novice, getting a rescue dog, work with them? Because a lot of rescue dogs, they're wonderful animals, but they're being, as you said, caged up, and they're very anxious.
Well, when getting a rescue dog, it's very important to contact someone who does have an understanding. It's very important to get someone who really has experience. Work with dogs that are a bit challenging or have been through a difficult time, and have someone who can really teach, not only teach the dog, but teach the client to build the trust. Someone gets a dog in general, it's very important to understand that language that dog's talking. They're asking a lot of questions, they're saying a lot of things, and they're trying to reach conclusions. And when you have a bit of a more understanding about what's happening with that dog, what the dog needs and wills are, and speak the same language. And
is it individual to every dog?
Every dog has, of course, they've got their own characteristics and their own personality.
Regardless of their breed?
Of course, regardless of breed. But also breeds have different characteristics. But they all have the basic foundation, giving security and teaching them to feel safe with you. Humans are the same.
Now, house training, how do we do that?
So the best way to house train a dog is to simply take him out as much as possible. First of all, they have a lot of cues that they're going to go to the bathroom. They're going to sniff the ground, they're going to wander around, they're going to start looking for a place. The moment they start to do that, you pick them up immediately and take them outside. Timing after they eat, after they drink, they're going to have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes after, they're going to go to the bathroom. So you set them up, they're going to go to the bathroom, so you take them outside onto a patch of grass. You always want to put them on nature. I never do those pad things. Pad things teach a dog to go on the carpet, teach them to go inside the house. I teach them the house, we don't go in there. Punishing the dog when you find them, if they're going to the bathroom in the house, is a no-go zone. And they get a belief that they are not allowed to go to the bathroom, that you don't allow them to go to the bathroom at all.
That wouldn't do.
If a dog does go to the bathroom in the house, it's not the end of the world. You clean it up, you move on, and next time you catch them before they go, and you put them outside, and you get them accustomed to going outside.
You would recommend getting a rescue dog, wouldn't you?
Certainly I would. They are absolutely wonderful dogs. They've had a bit of a rough time in their life and they really appreciate it when someone takes them in and they rekindles that love. You can have, incredible relationship with any dog, but rescue dogs have something very special about them.
And they're easy to work with, aren't they?
Definitely.
No problem unsolvable.
No more difficult than any other dogs. Never by aggression or dominance.
And you teach all of this on your website and we can get hold of you on Facebook.
Yeah, I generally teach it in a private session or in a group session or whatever.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Bear. How do we get hold of you?
I've got a page on Facebook, Bear the Dog Behaviourist.
Okay guys, remember that, Bear the Dog Behaviourist on Facebook and Rescue Hub where you can meet the wonderful Angie. Thanks again, Bear. Really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.